me read this to you. Welcome to Goof on Everybody. What is today? What is today? Tuesday 11th, 2021. We are live, so let's do this real quick. Get this set up. Yes, I'm still moving. I've got all these CDs right next to me. That's funny. All right. Let me read something to you. Start off the show this way. What's up, guys? If you search for tenderness, it isn't hard to find. You can have the... Oh, is this the right one? But if you look for truthfulness, you might just as well be blind. It always seems to be so hard to give. Honesty is such a lonely word. Everyone is so untrue. Honesty is hardly ever heard, and mostly what I need from you. I can always find someone to say they sympathize if I wear my heart out on my sleeve. But I don't want some pretty face Lou to tell me pretty lies or nothing. All I want is someone to believe. That's right, Scott Brown. Honesty is such a lonely word. Everyone is so untrue. He had it back then, 1980 something. Billy Joel was saying, you gotta be honest. But no. Lou doesn't have to worry about being honest. See, he just doesn't tell you anything. Hence, Billy Joel, honesty. Ask. Well, I just got done listening to a portion, let's just say the first 30 minutes of the Martin Wallace Luis Elizondo interview. And, all over myself. It goes all over myself, I did. I didn't like it. I thought Lou was trying to be amiable and conversational. But Martin Willis is a snooze fest. That guy is a snooze alarm. That's who he is. What's his name? Martin Willis. Snooze alarm. UFOlogy's snooze alarm. You want to watch a podcast and get put to sleep after the hello, this is Martin Willis. I mean, go watch that show. You need a pill to go to sleep? I don't think so. I found the cure. It's Martin Willis. What's the name of that podcast? I don't even know what the name of that show is. Who cares? We got Lori Olifant with a $10 super chat right here, right now. That is a KO, she says, with a $10 super sticker. Grazie, super generoso, Lori Olifant. It is a big, what is that thing? A hippo with a knockout punch for $10. Right there. Goes back in the kitty. Oh, they were out of my chair today. I went to go pick up the chair that I have in my cart at Sam's Club, and they're out of it. They're getting new ones tomorrow. Now, I could have taken a cheaper chair, but I want this one because it has cushions in the arms. You know, it's not this hard side armrest. I want something with a little cushion, a little give, a little something for my circulation. Because I'm getting agita with ufology. I know you know. But seriously, it's just one stupid interview repeating the same thing over and over again and again, world we're living in. Now, I say, when I watch a show, a podcast, something on YouTube, let's say something on YouTube, that's the problem with YouTube. Everybody thinks they're great. Everybody thinks they've got the magic potion of what's going to keep you around. Hell, I don't even know. I know that more than half of the people don't like watching this show. I get it. You don't relate to me. You know why you don't relate to me? For those of you who don't like this show, because you don't have a sense of humor. You don't get the side snarkiness. You don't get the way why I'm so frustrated, why I'm trying new things, why I try to be a different person, why I'm trying everything just to figure out where we're going. Oh, oh, God. See what Ajita? I haven't had that in a long time. That was like a power surge of adrenaline right to the temple. So I had a conversation briefly with somebody who says, no, they sent me the link to the Martin Willis podcast. And I clicked on the link not knowing who it was. And I saw it was Lou Elizondo with Martin Willis. And I'm like, I sent a message to this person. Don't want to give it out because I'm not talking highly of Martin Willis. And I know he kind of thinks he's an okay guy. Didn't say he loves him, but he doesn't think he's a bad guy. I, for one, don't think Martin Willis is a smart guy. And to me, that's a bad guy. We don't need that kind of stupidity in ufology. It's bad enough as it is. Hell, why do you think the mainstream media doesn't even want to talk to us anymore? What? Mario UFO says, I love your show. I stay up till 3 a.m. just to see you live. You know what? Me too. And I appreciate that, Mario UFO. I really do. When are we going to space, Chris? Huh? When? We're not going anywhere. Bidophile administration is taking down the moon. We're not going. People still say, hey, we're going to the moon. I say, oh, nay, nay. Oh, well, the funds are already paid for. It's already been established and set up. They're scheduled to go to the moon in 2024. Won't happen. Not even Mars. We're never going to make it. We're never going to get there. I don't know. I hope we make it to Mars. Apparently, SpaceX is doing 162 tests before the final rocket takes off into the final frontier for those poor saps. Yeah. You know what he says? Elon Musk says, yeah, people who are going to go to Mars, they're going to die on Mars. At least he said they're going to die on Mars. I think we're going to have a big catastrophe, 100 people wiped out in space. Forget about Apollo 13. Mm-mm. SpaceX, first flight. They might make it. It's got a 33% chance of making it. Would you go to Mars with 33% chance? Right now, I see zero chance. I see zero chance of these people surviving all the way to Mars. I see something happening. COVID. I see a lot of problems. Anyway, do a crack check. What does that mean? Oh, a crack check. Where are you? Hold on, let me turn this over. I like looking to the right. I don't like looking to the left, so I reversed it. Um, so, cockroach update. No, not the one I was just talking about. It's not the Martin Willis. Stop saying that. COVID. Was that something in my ear? I thought something was on my ear. You guys got me thinking. I was fine. You want to hear something really funny? This is unbelievable. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh your balls off. This is moving. This is what happens, and this is the life I'm living. All right, so I made it through the night. 3 hours sleep. I did my sleep this afternoon. So you're seeing me about 4 hours after I woke up. No cockroaches, nothing out of the ordinary, but this is going to make you laugh. So, have you ever seen the movie Money Pit? It's with Tom Hanks and Shelley Long, I believe is her name, from Cheers. And they buy this mansion and they get it at a really cheap price. But everything starts to fall apart. What looks perfect isn't so perfect. You know, they fill the bathtub up with water, and the bathtub falls through the floor. They go to turn on the furnace, dated with ash, and he looks like he has blackface on, like the cartoon. You see, they get puff of smoke and their whole face changes, but their eyes are white. Um, all sorts of things go wrong. I think I'm in for that kind of ride. So I go to use the restroom in my master bedroom, and it's constantly leaking. Not leaking like it's constantly filling up the toilet bowl, because the seal around the flap that opens to have the water drop down to flush your toilet, it's a little warped. So it's leaking, and it's constantly the water. You can hear the water running. So I go to turn off the water, and I turn the spigot, and it breaks off, and all this water starts pouring out of the freaking the thing that connects, that is the water valve. So I plugged it up. I wound up getting a pen cap in the hallway. And I like this bathroom. I've already used it twice. Not a problem at all, right? I go to flush it. Fine. I walk away. I get to the front door because I'm going to go shopping. And I hear what sounds like water pouring onto the floor. I run back into the bathroom. Let me show you. I didn't even finish. Oh, Wreaking Havoc, thank you for the super chat, man. Is that $10? It is. My uncle was in the money pit. He's the guy from the Hells Angels construction crew, breaking down the front door with the, no way, with the sledgehammer. Love that movie. Dude, that's amazing. I've seen that movie a million times. That's cool. Thank you for the $10 super chat to spit that out. That goes right back into the chair fund. I got a headache. All right. So let me show you the bathroom. I'm not joking. This is hilarious. So I left it, this way, right? Hey, I lost the signal. Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. Oh, I switched it to what's going on with the camera? All right. Are you guys there? So this thing over flooded, and I used the whole roll basically, and just left it there. I'll get it tomorrow. I had to leave, and there was a thunderstorm at the same time happening, and I wanted to leave, so I put all the paper down, and I left, and I videotaped a big, huge thunderstorm. Well, as soon as I go outside, the thunder and lightning stopped, but boy, did it rain hard. I mean, these drops are the size of like silver dollars out here. I'm used to little spittles in Arizona. I haven't seen it rain this hard in I don't know when. A couple of years, maybe 2 years. And then before that, it could have been 10. It rained so hard for 10 minutes, and I loved every minute. I got it on video. But anyway, so, all right, right? All right. So I leave, and I come home about 90 minutes later, and the power's off. Yep. So the power went out. Then it came back on. Then it went out again. And I look outside, and I'm like, wait a minute. Nobody else's lights are going on and off. So about 30 minutes before the show, I'm sitting here and I'm texting my mom. And I said, yeah, and the power went off, and I'm telling her about all these strange things and happenings, and that's only part of it. And as I'm talking to her about the lights going on and off, they go on and off again, but they're on. All right, so we're fine. Um, this is weird. Where is everybody? That's really strange. We've got half the people here that are usually here. Um, I guess without putting out notifications and stuff, people don't really know. It's weird. Okay, earlier, let's go back to 8:05 in the morning when the movers got here. Um, they couldn't come through the door with a couple of pieces of furniture, so they had to take things apart and put them back together. Um, I don't know how they did it, but they broke my desk, my office desk, and it is really beautiful. Let me show you. I love this desk, and it's $700 desk. It's not cheap. I don't know why it's that much, but it has something to do with the wood. Let's see if I can get some light in here. Let me show you. So, if you want to take a look at this. They detached everything. It's gone. I mean, it's totally broken. It's chipped. This is coming apart right here. It's totally split right there. Pisses me off, man. So they ruined that. So and 4 boxes are missing of mine. 4 boxes. 4 boxes. I bought a new microwave today. There it is. And the toaster. It's just a little one and some pots and pans, which I didn't really need. But here's the mess. So there he is. You want to hear something funny? This is actually pretty funny. Hold on, let me turn the air down. It's sweating like a banshee. So this alien, the mover, starts going through his phone. And he goes, check this out. He took a picture with the alien in all different situations. Like the alien was trapped in a box. Like, so you only saw his head. And the caption underneath it said, everywhere we went, he tried to follow us, so we had to put him in the box. Then they showed him behind some bars. They showed him wrapped in plastic like they were murdering him. They showed him upside down. You just see his eyes. They showed people hugging and kissing him. So this alien literally was abused. Was physically, mentally, and sexually abused by my movers. I feel bad for him. Look how dirty they got him, too. He's got dirt all over from their filthy hands. All over. This thing was spotless. That dent has always been there. Yeah. His first name used to be Denty, but I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I thought I heard something. So all my boxes are here except for 4. And the 4 boxes that are missing are clothes. Not my new stuff, thank God. But I have to go through everything tomorrow. And that's that, kids. Look what they did to my Christmas tree. My Charlie Brown Christmas tree is murdered. They scrunched him up and made him look ugly. I'm going to have to fix him. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what's up. This is where I'll be. Oh, well, I guess I can go in the bedroom and show you what's going on here. Yeah. So, the bedroom's right here. But other than this, got some shirts out. And I did check. Here's my. I checked the major boxes. The computer made it. And all of my goodies made it. My partaking friends. Here's what I did. When I packed them in a container, a popcorn container. Hold on. Oh my God. And so I've got some, whatever this is. What is this, by the way? I don't even know what I bought. Hold on. I'm sorry, I have to hold everything here. Come on. Oh, okay, I see what it is. It's this. What is this called? Wax? Anyway, got some of that. I got my leftover stuff there. And everything else is in here. Got some good stuff right there. and a $2 bill, some fingers, and some other things, and some vaping stuff. And I gotta tell you, I'm really enjoying life right now. Now that I've got all my good stuff. So let's get back to work. What other podcaster in ufology would show you all their goodies? You know what I mean? I mean, who's doing that? Nobody. I tell you, nobody. Nobody. Yeah. We're gonna make this a good show. So anyway, kids, I think I don't know if this place is haunted, but I'm gonna say this right now. It sure doesn't feel haunted. Yeah, I don't know why my lights flashed. I am positive it has something to do with this place. And I have a feeling I may leave one day and come home to ashes. Anyway, that's just me. Yeah, say what you want. And I got to shave, so tomorrow I'm going to shave, give myself a haircut. I was going to let my professional cousin do my hair, but she's in a neck brace and can't do any hair cutting for another 6 weeks. And I don't know if I want to wait. Um, but anyway, uh, we're going to be getting some thunderstorms now. It seems Florida is in a pattern to be 20 to 30%. I keep getting these powerful streams of pain in my head like every 2 3 minutes. Like they just come out of nowhere. It's like pressure. I think it's raining outside, but so Thursday in 2 days they come out to hook up the internet, and I hope they get here early. They're supposed to be here in the morning between 8 and 10, and I want them to be here early because I want to edit together some videos I took on the way out here and driving around and showing you guys, you know, what's going on here. Not that any excitement going on, but it is interesting to see a total different landscape than what I am used to seeing for the last 42 years. It is bizarre, and it is fun, and it is exciting, and I still need GPS. These roads wind, turn, they make strange angled turn. There was one where you turn a little left and then you make a almost a sharp right, but then it curves back up. It's like it looks like on the map, like a bird in flight, like from like in. It's just bizarre. Like why would they? Why wouldn't they just go from here to there? But they go out to the left, squirt back to the right, and then curve back up. It looks like the flapping of wings if you look at it on the GPS. All right. Now, I am not one to keep repeating myself over and over, so let's move on. Let's move on to something else here. All right, so what did I say earlier? When I first started this broadcast tonight, I said I watched part of the Martin Willis interview with Luis Elizondo, and I am really. Let's just focus on Lou. All right, let me get this caught up here. Can I repeat what? I don't even know what I said. If you're asking me to repeat something, I have no idea what I'm saying. I know I should have put this on the, what do you call it? What do you call it? Hold on, let me grab it. I'm gonna put it on there. If it disconnects, I'll be right back. Hold on, let me just put this on the Osmo here because I'm all over the place. And I need a tripod. Here we go. Hold on. Just like we did when we were at the beach in Clearwater. This device worked great. Let me turn it on. Let me whip it around. There we go. Let's turn this around. All right, now I got it on a tripod. All right. Oh, there I am. That's cool. We don't want to see that though. Let's do it this way. All right. So I got my notes here. And look, Ma, no brains. And let's go over some things. Is it all over myself? All right. Hey guys. Oh, I didn't do roll call. Yeah. I'm sorry I didn't do it. Hello everybody. Welcome to the show. I see you all. We're going to skip the roll call for this show because we're too deep already. But I see you. I appreciate you. And I will shout out. No roll call. No. Why? Why would there be a roll call? We're in focus now. Yeah. It's amazing. So the first thing they talk about on the podcast, if you want to call it that, Goofon's gals. Yeah, I heard about Goofon's gals today. Goofon's gals. So the first thing they talked about was, is there a movement? That was one of the questions Martin Willis asked Lou. Do you think we're in the middle of a movement? And Lou gave a wrong answer. What should Lou have said? Do you want to take a guess? Anybody want to guess? I only watched 30 minutes. Scott, I said the same thing, and that's why I did not put that in the title of tonight's show. I was going to say, make the title of tonight's show, Are We in a Movement? And then, yeah, we're bowel movement. But I took the high road for one time. Yes. What's up, Star Hunter? Eric81872. So, what do you think Lou said when he was asked, are we in a movement? And then I'll tell you what Lou should have said. No, you don't care? All right, I'll just tell you. Lou said, yeah, I think we're in a movement now. With the mainstream and the word getting out, and a lot of people like yourself, Martin. There's such a love fest. A lot of people like yourself are talking and sharing the information more than they ever have. No, Lou. The answer should have been, ufology is always in a movement. Always. It's always in a movement. There's always some sort of movement happening in ufology. Right? Shouldn't that have been the answer? I'm sorry, I'm getting this straightened out. To me, that should have been the answer. But it wasn't. It wasn't. Ufology is always in a movement. And yeah, you can say it starts with the bowel movement because it is a shit topic. And as important as ufology is to me and to a lot of you out there, it just gets shit on every day. And I mean from people who, and I'm going to say it because I just don't give a fudge anymore. Not that I have, but I mean, I really don't care. I'm at the point where I'm really frustrated, but now I forgot what I was going to say. I filled up on the pen. Yeah, this is another one. Remember the other one was empty? What was I saying? Oh, in a movement. Yeah, it's always been in a movement. I think it's bad where we're at right now, as you know. So then the next question was to Lou. Have we figured out, wait, what was the question? He said, Martin said, do you think there's a lot more discoveries or something like that on the horizon, And Lou says, well, I want to rely on the science. and we're not that far away. He says there have been models that have never been seen before where we're seeing things fit into those models. He didn't go, he didn't go on what he was talking about. He just said that the models are now showing things they never showed before. So what? Can you tell us? The next question should have been, so what are those? No follow up. Martin Willis doesn't know how to do follow up questions. It's amazing. That's how I know this guy's boring. He doesn't follow up with anything. He has a list of questions, and all he does is go down the. Hey, are you an A-tip or OSAP? A-tip only? Okay, A-tip. Lou, were you aware of the pyramid of Jeremy Corbell being debunked? Actually, those were part of the conversations they had. Lou said that A-tip. Let's just get this straight because Lou has been on a rave lately. A rant? Lou. Saying, would you stop saying I was in OSAP? I was in A-tip. End of story. Lou said he wasn't aware. This is what he said, and he totally contradicted himself. I listened to it twice just to make sure I wasn't losing my mind or it was just the weed talking. He says he wasn't aware of the pyramid being debunked. Then he goes into saying how everybody needs to control, keep your emotions low key. We don't have all the evidence yet. We don't know if it's bokeh. And he actually said he's not aware that it was debunked, and then he goes into it and talking about how it was debunked. See, that's because Lou, he's a trained liar. He doesn't know how to tell the truth, even when he doesn't have to worry about telling a lie. So at first he says, I wasn't aware of a debunk. Then he says, I'm not a debunker. But he doesn't say what he is. He actually, I rewound this one twice too. He says, I'm not a debunker. I prefer analysis. Word for word. He says, the reason he's not a debunker, and this is how I know Lou doesn't belong in ufology at all. He doesn't. First of all, he doesn't say anything, doesn't bring anything new to the table. We've established that over the last couple of years, right? What has Lou been saying over and over? Nothing. The same thing he said the first week he came here from TTSA and left. He's on his own, whatever. He says debunking, I'm quoting, proves whether it's fraud or fake. Wrong! That's not what debunking is, Scott Brown. You know that. Wrong. 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 That's not what debunking is. How could he say that? He says, we need to let the facts and data speak for themselves. At the end, we don't know all the details yet. We know for a fact it is a Navy video. He actually said that. He says, here's the facts. We know it's a Navy video. This is Lou Elizondo, man. Seriously, we're talking about Lou Elizondo not wanting to throw his good sidekick friend Jeremy Corbell under the bus. We're all on the left. We all believe it's a threat. Jeremy Corbell got us this video, got a lot of mainstream media play. I'm not going to throw him under the bus just yet. He says, what we don't know are the circumstances yet. Were there other cameras on site watching the same exact event unfold? He says. He said this. Were there other cameras on site? We don't know the audio, he says. We don't know the radar. Is there radar? We don't know. Oh my God. So why the fudge would Jeremy Corbell put this video out? Yeah, it's from the Navy. It's a video. Then Lou says this. He says, we don't have any information on the object. And then he goes into saying how commercial airlines, other planes have transponders on them. He says, we don't know if there was a transponder. Well, Jeremy Corbell literally said there was no transponder, there was no signal, there was no reaction, there was no communication from this object flying over the Russell, the warship. Here's what I think happened. I don't think it's a Navy video at all. I think it's some guy who videotaped an airplane, possibly a Navy man, possibly knowing what his bokeh makes bright lights look like, videotaped it, thought it was weird. Maybe he didn't know what bokeh looked like. Maybe he videotaped it and saw these bright objects looking like triangles and said, oh, I can't show anybody this. This is the best evidence we have from the Navy. Seriously, Corbell, you want us to believe this? You don't have any radar. We don't have any audio. And this is according to Lou Elizondo, who's in the know. It's amazing. Lou refuses to say it's bokeh. He says, I'm not going to say it because we don't have the data. Oh, would you stop sucking up to Jeremy Corbell? Grow a pair, Lou. Say something. Say something new. Say something you believe. Don't say something because it's Jeremy Corbell and you don't want to squash anything he said. Why don't you just say, I believe. Lou, you held these cameras in your hand. I am sure you bokeh up your freaking camera. I'm sure you did that little technique to your camera. Your night vision goggles, monocular, video recorder, whatever. I know you, Lou. Can't pull this over on us anymore, man. You're definitely being called out as much as I can do it. I am just tired of this bullshit. He says there isn't enough data. And that's that. He says, oh my God, you won't believe what he said next. I mean, that's a nothing statement, what he said. It's a nothing statement. He said something but said nothing. I'm not going to comment, he said. I won't comment on Corbell's pyramid just yet. There's not going to be any more data. That's it. We got it. And let me tell you why there won't be any more data. And I think some of you know it. Chuck Bam, I know you know it. I see you there in the chat room thinking. Everybody else. You want to know why there won't be any more data? Because the jig is up. We already know it's an airplane. We already know it's bokeh. We already know it's out of focus a little bit. We know it. That's why there won't be any update to this video. Mark my words, there won't be. Now, there may be a video of something similar, but it won't be from another camera at this location. We will never get the audio. We'll definitely never see any radar. Let me tell you why. If you get to see the radar, you get to see nothing. You get to see an object going about as fast as a commercial airplane. That's not going to make anybody a believer that this is a triangular object from it's an off-world vehicle, basically, is what Corbell wants us to believe. It's amazing to me. And look what I called Lou. That's what I said, Lou. Pussy. Because you really are. You guys all are pussies. You just don't want to ruffle your friend's little feathers, do you? You're afraid you're going to make Corbell cry? Come on, man. Corbell's weak. Lou is weak in this field. He may have been a great military guy. You may have wanted to be friends with him on the battlefield, but in this field, I don't need him on my team. You know, Lou's going to be the decoy for ufology. That's what he is. If you liken this to a football game where you have 4 receivers, it's the last play of the game, you got to score a touchdown to win. You got 4 receivers running 4 different routes. Lou is brought in as the fullback just in case they want to trick the defense and make them pause a little, thinking Lou's going to get the ball instead of it going out to one of the 4 receivers. He's a decoy. They're not going to go to Lou. Lou's just there to fake out everybody. He's there to fake out the defense. Lou is not going to carry the ball into the end zone for you here in ufology. Do you understand? It's going to somebody else, somebody in the public. It's not going to be Corbell. It's not going to be Dolan. It's not going to be Cameron. It's not going to be Greer. It's not going to be anybody. It's not going to be, you know who it might be? When it comes down to it all, it might be Tom DeShlong after it's all over with. And where I ended listening, because I ran out of time, and I'll continue this tomorrow when I listen to the rest. I know, right? Excitement. Lou says, because, let me tell you what he said. He says he's a person, a father, a husband, a man. So give him a break. He's trying hard, he said. He says he's tired of getting beat up. He's tired of people saying things about him, basically, is what he said. And he's saying, come on, man. Come on, I know you're passionate, but I'm just one guy. I'm trying as hard as I can. Would you please just back off? I can't handle it. Lou can handle being shot at, spied on, dodging landmines, but he can't stand a little tough words in ufology. That tells you how far our military has gone. Backwards. Thanks for the confidence booster, Lou. I gotta tell you. Weak. Martin Willis. Weak. Everybody's weak. You know why? Because they're not being truthful. They're not telling us anything new. And I know I say it all the time, and I don't care if you don't want to listen to it again for the 19th time in a row. But I'm not going to stop. I just won't. IR film. What did you say for $10? Ah, poor guy. $10 super chat. Well, thank you, man. That's like super major generoso. You guys are rocking it out tonight. I thought I saw a $2 one. I think I missed it. Hold on, let me scroll back. I hope I can still catch it. Ricardo Jimenez, thank you for the $2 Taco Tuesday, man. Happy Taco Tuesday from Arizona. Thanks, Ricardo Jimenez. That was very nice of you. And again, super generoso. And IR film with major super generoso as well. Thank you guys for supporting GoFund. You know, you can also donate through PayPal, Cash App, and become a patron at GoFund Radio, I believe it is. Is it under GoFund Radio still? You don't know? I'm talking to the dead cockroach. I propped him up in a chair, and it looks like I'm gonna collect over 1 million cockroaches, and they're gonna be all my fans. I'm gonna name them all, put little hats on them. It's gonna be Rich's apartment, Rich's house, not an apartment. But you ever see that Joe's apartment? Very funny. Now I haven't been able to do much with playing videos, obviously, and talking about things and showing you stuff. Hey, Chuck Bam with a $2 super chat. He says, housewarming gift. Hey, man, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Everything goes right back into the Goof on Kitty. Everything is returned to you. So thank you very much for that. Appreciate that. Chuck Bam with a $2 super chat. I do appreciate it. It's so weird getting super chats. It's been 15 months and I'm still not used to it. So thank you guys. Thank you. Super generoso. Have you, and I don't know if I talked about this, but I was going through some notes and all right, what are we doing? Oh, I didn't, we got to go there? I thought we were doing the alien thing, the Bigfoot alien freeway. Hold on, guys. This is the production team falling apart. I don't know. Is disclosure within 5 years? I don't even know if we need to do this. Yeah, we're not going to do this. Nah. Joe Firmage. Gyroscopic anti-gravity devices he says he's working on. I don't know why that's there. I don't know. I know that name for some reason. Well, I didn't find any TV show that was talking about UFOs. So I don't know. Like 60 Minutes. I kept saying there's a 60 Minutes show that's supposed to be on. I don't know where it is. I never found it. Don't know. Nobody can tell me where to find it. I don't know if it's maybe MSNBC or Fox or whatever, but if anybody has a link, send it to goofonradio@gmail.com. I definitely want to watch it because I like watching stuff on mainstream media when it comes to ufology because I like to see how stupid they get. You know? It's really weird. We're in a weird time. I say it all the time. Um, Today was like yesterday. I had minimal chance to do any real research. So as soon as the show gets back up and running regularly on Thursday, we'll be back to normal, and I can't wait. I will, yeah, very excited. Very excited. Um, okay. So, yeah, talk about boring. I can't even, how am I supposed to do a show like this without cockroaches running around? They may come back out at the same time. I don't want that shit to happen. I don't want it. What are you guys talking about? All right. Hey, what's up, Jeanette Bombach, Misty OC, Lori Oliphant, Eric A1872, Stephen Karn. What's up? First Floor Audio, Dr. Z Smith, Off-World Atom. What's up, guys? Welcome to the show. Betty Double Kick Chick, a pleasure as always. Saying hi to some of you, obviously. Sky Allen, welcome to you. Felicia Flores, what's up? Scott Brown, let's talk about the new Rendlesham photos that I debunked. Yeah, we can do that, Scott. Absolutely. Great idea. I wish I could pull them up. And all I know is if you guys are familiar with the Rendlesham Forest debunk, remember I played it last Saturday? And not last Saturday before I moved. And I was showing you these pictures of Rendlesham Forest. Supposedly, a guy was holding on to some footage, some pictures of footage of the actual beam coming out of the sky that was being shunned down onto Colonel Holt and the other people that were with him. John, what is it? Piddleston? Pendleton? Rendlesham? Jim Hennessy? Anyway, the pictures were debunked, and there was something awfully weird. I said it when I looked at them. I said, I don't know what it is about these pictures, whatever. There's something off about them, and I think Scott Brown figured it out. In my opinion, I think he did. When you look at the bark of the trees in these pictures, and we'll have to go over this again Thursday, you can see, and we've seen this with UFO footage from, I don't know, maybe the ISS or NASA or something, but we've seen similar things. But on the tree trunks, there's duplicate scratch marks or anomalies on the bark of the tree. So that was loud. I thought I turned that thing off. Sorry. Well, just like when you see something from space and they fill in the clouds and you see the same looking curve in a cloud, the same cloud being repeated over and over, that's what's happening in these photos. You can see duplicate, I'm talking 100% match of these marks on the tree bark. So that tells me the whole thing's fake. That makes me a little bit happy and mad at the same time. What's interesting, though, is in the last year, that report that came out from British Defense, right? They said that they were pulling a prank on the Americans because the Americans called them aliens when they were doing their capture tests. Damn it. My thumb is killing me. I'm sorry. I think it might be infected. It's warm. Yeah, it starts hurting. Anyway, I know. Total ADD. Yeah, Rendlesham Forest, they had the big beams, the bark, and I want some chocolate. So it's a big debunk. If you want to check it out for yourself, go to Scott Brown. That's BROWNE on Twitter. And you can check him out yourself. Sam Albright with a $5 super chat says, we can't find a new place to rent. So I'm sending Marissa, the kids, English Bulldog, and our pet pig Karen down to your place. So thanks. Sam, please don't. No, please do. Please do. Then they can clean all this up so they can stay here. And then I'll come back and kick them out. No, I wouldn't do that. I'm joking. Sam, why can't you find a place to rent? Is it packed everywhere you go? Hey, man, they raised the prices of everything. It's crazy right now. Thank you for the $5 super chat, by the way. Super generoso for a question like that. My God, you're going to send your family, the pig, the pets, the kids, the wife? Here? Here. That's a lot of trust in a single guy. Stephen Karn with a hey, brother, $5 super chat. Been a while, missed you and your lives. Sorry I've not been on. Been sorting through a few things. Back now, though. Thank you, Stephen. And for the $5 super chat, that's super generoso for everybody super chat tonight. Super generoso. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're back, man. I gotta be honest, it's weird when I don't see you folks that I normally see and then you're gone like 2-3 days. Just like when Mr. DB Cooper was gone. Like, where the frig is this guy? And same thing with Ms. DJ. She left for a while. She might be back now. I think I saw her here. You know, she's been back a couple minutes, but I'm just saying she was gone for about 10 days, it seemed like. Lisa Marie is now missing, but she's attending the family and stuff, so I understand that. Yeah, it's weird, man. I see it all. Even though you don't think I see, but I see. Mr. DV Cooper is always here, he says. Hey, Dark Hour Paranormal. By the way, this is how you say Dark Hour Paranormal. I figured it out. Today I was actually thinking of you, buddy. I was going to message you, but then I didn't. So I think the way you say Dark Hour Paranormal is Dark Hour Paranormal, right? Dark Hour Paranormal. So from now on, it's Dark Hour Paranormal. No, I didn't do it the same way. Dark Hour Paranormal with Michael Roser. No. You're listening to Dark Hour Paranormal. You have to say it with gusto. Your title. You know that, right? You can't just say this is Dark Hour Paranormal. No. This is Dark Hour Paranormal with Michael Roser. Coming to you, keeping it to the breast. Yeah! Love that CD, man. CD. Oh, my God. What is wrong with me? Thank you guys for hanging out. Super generoso on the super chats. Thank you. I love seeing you guys here. It motivates me. Chuck Bam, it's good to see him back. They always come back. I didn't think Chuck was coming back, though. I didn't think we'd ever see Chuck Bam in the chat room. But I like seeing all of you here, man. Andrew Shu, you too. Denbub, of course, if you left. First Floor Audio, you were gone for a few days a couple of weeks ago. I was asking people, I think it was JP Bassenou. I said, I didn't see First Floor Audio. He's like, no, he's been around. I think he's busy. Stu Gerson was missing for a little while. I remember that. I know. Martin R., you were gone for a little. You were Garn? You were Garn. I saw Stephen Karn. Betty Double Kick Chick. I notice when you guys aren't here. Who's here? Who's not here right now? Let me see you. All right, hold on a second. I got to turn the camera around. You know why. You know why. Ow. Super inhalant. Damn straight. Look, I am living now in a place where I don't have to worry about shit. I don't have to worry about neighbors. I don't have to worry about anything but the cockroaches. That's all I gotta worry about. The cockroach. Pinche joto cockroacho. Yeah! That's in my new t-shirt. Pinche joto cockroacho. Fucking A, I love this stuff. Let's do it again in a minute. But I see everybody coming and going. I know everybody. See you all walking around, acting like you don't see me. I see you. Going over to those other shows. At the same time this one's on? Are you kidding me? And I'm changing my hours? I don't know if I am. I don't know if I'm going to change the hours 2 hours earlier. Don't know. I haven't tried it yet. I think I talked about this next thing a while back. God, I look old today. What is this? Look at that deep cut. That is stress. That is stressful. I don't have it on the other side. Look at that. That is a left-handed... Man, that is nasty. Bigfoot Alien Freeway. There supposedly, and I think I did. Oh, that's where I was going. I just remembered what I was talking about 15 minutes ago. What I was going to talk about. That Bigfoot video they showed on Third Phase a few days back. I don't know. I wish I could play it for you, but it looked legit. I don't know if it's pareidolia, though. It's hard to say. Who's this? Just put a Stephen Karn with a $2 super chat with the #1 Fox throwing up his #1 like this. Thank you, man. Super extra generoso tonight. Thank you very much. You guys are the best. Do we not have the best? Ma? Where are you? In the boxes? I smell meatballs. We do have the best chat room. I'm not saying. A lot of people say it. I'm not just saying it. We do have the best everything. I do. I can't wait till Thursday. But anyway, but they're saying Bigfoot hunting is now a deadly way of investigating the big guy. What? What did I just say? Bigfoot hunting is now a deadly way. No, you left this out, you dummy. Bigfoot freeway system. It's a freeway system of trails that is now a deadly way to hunt the big guy. Mr. Bigafootis. Mr. Generoso shoe size. Why? Because the trails that the Bigfoot is leaving and that they follow. They did this thing with the, what is that? With the ground penetrating radar. They did something and they found all these trails that you really can't see if you don't know what to look for. You can see them, but they're not like the regular game trails, mind you. They think they found a freeway system of trails that Bigfoot uses. And if people who figure it out, they think that their lives could be in danger because you can run right up to a Bigfoot. Not even know it. Mr. DB Cooper 77 with the $2 super sticker. It is a big, hungry hippo eating a 1-up. Thank you, Mr. DB Cooper 77. Super generoso. Yeah. Thank you. I know. And again with a $2 super sticker. It is the right on thing. Thank you very much for the double on the $2 super chat stick Mr. DB Cooper 77. You can tell every time when I take a hit off this stuff. It is hot in here, man. All right, I see what's going on here, Mr. DB Cooper. Another $2. It looks like a pair wearing a headband saying cool sticker. Thank you for the super $2 super generoso super sticker. That goes right back into the goof on kitty. I don't know what the next thing is. Ow. But it's not going to be a dehumidifier because I know I can handle it. It's not that bad. It's actually weird how... I am sweating very, very badly. And it's... I don't know what temperature it is, but it feels like 76. Ew, look at all that gross shit inside of there. See why I gotta get rid of that? What is that, spider webs? Honey, well... Cash App, look at the Cash App. I can't right now. If I look at the Cash App, I'll lose connection. I'll take a look. And then I'll announce it tomorrow. Ms. DJ's in the house with a $4 super cup of coffee, cup of Joe. $4 super generoso. Thank you very much for that super sticker, Ms. DJ. How the health are you? Good to see you. Where's the camera? Right there. All right, I moved over here a little bit. I was going to look for something. Hold on. I was going in the box here. See right there? Hold on a second. This. We got the alien out of the box. He made it. I put the tape around, so it's one of the lights. You guys never seen this one? This is the baby. It's pretty cool. And the lamp is right here. So it sits in there. And we got different colors will come on and all that stuff. Yep, I've got oh, here's what I've been looking for. I found it, guys. It's my Benoit balls. They're not Benoit balls. I forgot what they were really called. Michael, what are they really called? I know you know. What are they called? Wishing balls or something? This is a good book right here. Earth, right? An Alien Enterprise by Tim Good. Timothy Good. Hold on, we got some alien stuff in here. Scariest places, haunted, creepy, and abnormal, abandoned. Oh, that would be fun to look at. We should do this. Oh my God, this is that picture. Oh yeah, the forest. Oh, this is interesting. Alcatraz, Trans Allegheny, Central State Hospital. Some good stuff here. This would be interesting to talk about. Myrtle's Plantation. By the way, Myrtle's Plantation, probably the most haunted place on planet Earth, right? The best footage I've ever seen came out of there. It's my opinion, but I don't know what this is. Oh, that's a wheel. And here we got Ancient Aliens. I don't know what season that is. Hey, no laughing. Who's laughing at that? You want to check? Look at this. I have a Bon Jovi 45. It is Always Run to You and Only Lonely. And what is this? This is a DVD. I don't know. All right, let's get back to life. I just thought there was something else in there. See, I don't like the way this moved for no reason. It just moved on me. No reason. You know what I mean? All right, turn this on. You guys are very nice tonight. Very quiet. Why don't you ask me some... You got a question for good old Dick here? What do you got? Any questions for me? Anybody? Rich, they are meditation balls. Yeah, but do you wear them? Are these the same balls I gave? No, I'm just kidding. I never gave anybody my balls. Well, it looks like you have a poltergeist in your house. I do? No, there's no poltergeist here. There's nothing here. I don't feel a damn thing. Only on Sundays. That's funny. Felix Cordova says, I made it back, bro. What is this? Underwear? What color undies do I have on? Green. Sorry, black. Yes, black underwear is the preferred color for me. Used to be it used to be green and white, but I don't like wearing white underwear. Not a big white underwear. Boxer briefs, you know, just because I want them. You play with the balls. I know what those are. Remember, we did a show on the Benoit balls, but they're not Benoit balls. William Carr is asking, I would like to know if you're going to do call-in again. Yes. That's what I've been saying every show. William, every show. So here's how it's going to work, to answer your question. I'm going to try it. If it gets to be repetitively boring, then that's that. It's got to be good. So let's say I'm talking about, we'll just say tonight, like Luis Elizondo and Martin Willis. And after however long I take to talk, I will turn on the phone lines and say, all right, guys, I want you to call in now and tell me what you think. And then we'll do that. Now, it can work two different ways. I can do that and break it down in between each segment and only take 2 callers per segment so we don't keep dragging on and limit the calls to 5 minutes. Or I could do the show for an hour and a half and then the last 30 minutes I could take calls. I prefer the first way only because I like to get your thoughts right when we're talking about it. I don't want to force you to stay here if you don't want to. See, I'm such a nice host. I am not going to play that mental game and say, if you stay to the end, you can call in with your question. No, I want your question when it happens. So I'm going to try it that way, and then we'll switch it the other way and see which works better. So that was a good question. I'm scrolling through here to see if you can wear them if you get a doctor surgically. No. What is outside my window? Let's take a look. This comes from Sky Allen. Let's take a look. Outside this window, I'll show you a couple of things. See, I didn't even move it. I don't know why the camera moves like this. So this is, they call these lanais. They're screen houses. Like it's the porch, I guess, but it's, screens. No bugs get in there, supposedly. I'm sure they're in there somewhere. I haven't seen any. But let's go check the other windows. There's my, this here, I have the pillows for them right behind me. That was the couch, the futon that was behind me on every show. Right there, it's going outside. All right, so that's outside that window. Let's go take a look out the other window. And this window. Can't see much, but the front porch. Ugh. Front porch, street. Here's what I'll do. I'll open up the door and we'll look to the right. That's what we'll do. Nope, not opening the door. Not opening the door. Sorry. I'm not playing that game. Hold on. But there's outside. That's as good as it's going to get. People next door. They're about 15, 20 feet away maybe. Dirty screen. But that's what's outside. All right. Thank you for that question. Hope that helps. Hope that answers everything. I'm trying to get the camera back to me, but it won't move. It's all over the place. I'm sitting down. All right. Next question. No VHS. You guys have been where is my cool spoon? It is still packed. Still packed, guys. Spoon is still oh my god, what if the spoon was causing the power outage because it wants out of the box that I can't get to? I'm gonna let the spoon suffer a little longer. It deserves it. Try the deep rich with NV cam. Yep, that's coming soon, Scott. Goofon, please don't open portals in the new place by not closing the Ouija board. Well, the Ouija board's somewhere here in the packing. So I will try not to. Name used to be Giordano. Moved to Florida, now sweaty, and those balls in the box are sweaty balls. Those are my sweaty balls. The capital of Florida is Tallahassee, Florida. Meatballs. Black hides and slide. Yes, black hides the skids. I do not have skid marks. Skid marks show up. All right, guys. On white. Commando life. Agreed. All right. No more questions. All right. All of the comments I made. That's the one he saw. I know, right? Will is hay. Will is the hey. You like them long? I don't know what we're talking about. I have an Indiana phone number, but I'm actually in an 850. True rich, true bro. I don't remember. I'm going to go and just, so what do you think about the rain that we just had today? Or did you not get any because you're too far away? No, I got rain. I talked about it earlier. And I recorded it. And it was extremely heavy. Like, really, I haven't seen rain like that in a long time. It just doesn't rain like that. The drops out here are about an inch, 2 inches. They're the biggest drops I've ever seen. In Arizona, you get, over here, you get, angels leaking on you. Tomorrow, I'm going droning in the morning. I do have a great porch. Put the AC in there. Goofon, you could rent that out. I could rent it out, but I'm not. All right, Rich, Rich from Felix Cordova, Rich, you ever get a telescope? No. But I have a Nikon P900. Oh, I could see craters on the moon, just like, pock-faced kid. What are you afraid of? Little tiny blood-sucking bugs called mosquitoes? Yes! Yes, I'm afraid of malaria. Wow, that was really weird. I got all sweaty today. I should have taken a shower before the show, like I usually do, but I didn't because I don't want to get eaten by a snake. I will take ghosts over roaches any day. Roast goach. Wait, Rich, release the spoon. I should, Coral Ann. Goofon from Stephen Karn. When can I come for a holiday and partake with you? Haha. Soon. Let's do this. Because this is how I want to partake with people that I never met before. During a hurricane. And we'll see what kind of bowls you have. Hurricane. Rich, you must remember there is no spoon. Ooh, Denbub with the freaking philosophy. Goofon needs spoonage. I do, Ms. DJ. Man alive, you guys are chatting up a storm. Rishi, Paul Tavares, ladies and gentlemen. Short, stop. Paul, Tavares. Ask a question. Two. Rich, Giordano. Richie, wish you well, bud. Please tolerate my juvenile antics. Of course, I'm juvenile too, man. I'm not juvenile. Okay, see, I don't like that. I don't like it when people say we're acting juvenile. I don't like it. I think I'm just being me. And I'm tired of, here's what, I just don't care what people think. I used to care. And I've slowly been getting away from caring about what people think about me. Now, I just don't give a fudge. Don't care. I don't know what it is. But I know when it started, and just about a month ago, I'm done. Stephen Carr with a $2 super chat says hurricanes are named after me, bro. Haha. Are they? 340 Dusters rule says, man, Rich, being newly divorced kind of sucks because there's nobody there at night. I'm not newly divorced. It's been 11 years. Unless you're newly divorced, that sucks. And I feel bad for you because I know what it's like. So I hope that's not true. Oh, Bad Boy Breeze, you nailed it. Thank you. I didn't even think of that because I just moved here. Let's all go to Disney World. Oh, by the way, third phase of Moon, I wish I could play the video, made an announcement that they're going to be going across the country and the panel members are going to make that train bigger as they keep moving further east. So they're going to go to California in July. I think Michael's Dark Hour, Paranormal, is going to fly down there. And then I am going to fly down there. And then we are going to go from California, LA, across the country. And I can't tell you where because I only know of one place so far. But everything is just done on a whim. We don't have a schedule. There won't be a schedule where we're going, but they will be announcing third phase of moon the night before, where you could meet us, and we will do a little get together, man. Talk to everybody. Maybe do a little UFO hunt. From what I understand, this trip, we're gonna go look at America and interview people who've had experiences or just maybe have questions about ufology that we could answer. And, maybe they just haven't met anybody who can give them a solid, straight answer. Well, if we're going to be going along across America, which the trip is going to happen, then we'll have the answers for you as best we can. Better than Lou Elizondo. Come on, man. Do you know who we are? I want to take this thing. We would go to Hooters. Find a bikini car wash. We'd have the nude tents. I was just thinking. Nude. Not a good thing. But it will be. When? That is happening in July. I believe around the 20th, somewhere in there. You can look up, just go to Third Phase UFO Report or Third Phase of Moon. I think they have the video up there. You can see the announcement. So we're going to meet up with, the public. Because that's the theme of this year. It's all about the public. Plus, Third Phase of Moon is going to be pushing Part 2, Countdown and Disclosure. And there they are. Third Phase of Moon, welcome to the show. There they are. Celebrities here at GoofOn. Oh, by the way, Third Phase of Moon. When Thursday comes and I do this show normally, I am going to find the clip. I heard about it, but Martin Willis was talking to Luis Elizondo and says, can you tell people where to search for legitimate UFO stuff? So I'm paraphrasing here. And then Martin continues by saying, except for Secure Team 10 and Third Phase of Moon. Yes, I am 3 hours ahead. Can you believe this Martin Willis? Can you believe this piece of shit? This guy can't... You know why I know he's weak? Because it is so easy to say something about Third Phase of Moon. Because when you live in the past and your knowledge is limited and your intelligence is lower than average, you can only say the things you already know because you don't have an original thought in your freaking skull. And then Third Phase of the Moon and Secure Teams 10. He says the names wrong every time. Third Phase of the Moon, those guys are hoaxers. They put CGI up. They're all about those Benjamins. What a weak-ass bitch, Martin Willis. I don't want him on my show. I don't want to be friends with these people. I just don't care. I don't like people like this. No. There's something different the way I do it than the way they do it. First of all, it's easy to say that about old Third Phase of Moon, and that's days of old. Live in the past. Don't stay on top of everything. I don't watch them. I stopped watching them in 2007 because they had a video up there. It was supposed to be a plane. Is it a plane? That was a reflection. I stopped watching, man. I stopped watching. What? They have a new panel? You mean they turned their ways? They're legit? Ha ha ha! They're not legit. No, once a hoaxer, always a hoaxer. Once an idiot, always an idiot. Martin Willis, folks. Hell, that's sad. It makes me sad because it's easy. He couldn't come out and say anybody else. Those are the two. The top two UFO channels are faking everything. First of all, Martin Willis. What you talking about, Willis? You're an idiot. between the both of those channels, there's 10, let's say there's 10,000 videos. Okay? Let's say 10, 1% were faked. Not faked. Bad choice of words. Were not faked by them, but maybe somebody sent them stuff that was CGI and they didn't know. Same thing with Secure Team 10. Although Secure Team 10 did way worse things by faking an interview with the whistleblower on his deathbed. Remember that? Changing his voice to sound like the guy. No, third phase of Moon never did that. That's why I defend them. As much as I was their number one hater back in the day, I always said, these guys good with the camera. It's a shame. But they decided what needed to happen. Being the large... Something's burning. Something's burning. It smells like wood, like... It smells like somebody's baking cookies. Hold on. It smells like food. Oh, it's not here. Definitely not here. I don't smell it anymore. I don't know. It could have been my vape. Just maybe the thing, you know, it's just got wafted over to me. But as I was saying, third phase. I forgot what I was saying. I got overtaken by this cookie smell. No, nobody's outside. It's still hot out. It's still humid out. You know, it rained today on and off. Um, but that's Martin Willis. That's a lot of those guys. I was on Twitter, and I did an honest review of what I think about how people talk, how their grammar is when they write, type, or email. And I was looking at a lot of things with the real critical eye in the last week because I knew I wouldn't have a lot of time to do a show the way I wanted to. So I was doing other things. And I studied the way people talk on Twitter and Facebook and on Reddit or wherever it is, Instagram, the way they act. And a lot of people just aren't smart in this far left ufology world that we live in. You understand that we are being duped all the time by these people who are less intelligent than you and I. I'm telling you this because it's true. They're okay. Let's say they have the same intelligence as us. Let's say they're just as smart as we are. Then why are they doing stupid shit? Why are they allowing that Corbell video to be somewhat real when it isn't? Okay, the video's real, I know. But I'm saying that it's not a pyramid off-world vehicle, for Christ's sakes. And why do we believe, why do they try to make us believe in the Batman picture? Tim McShillen. It's not a Batman balloon, but they call it that because it looks like a Batman logo on a balloon. Tell me. I'm waiting for your answer. Why? Why are they getting mainstream media play when we have all the evidence? The public is the evidence. Don't you see what's going on? I think Martin Willis is one of those far left guys. He tries to play both sides of the fence, but he's more on the left. And the reason I'm talking about him today is because that's what I focused on today. I listened to the interview with him and Luis Elizondo, and he's just another cog in the wheel that needs to have a spoke put through it. He's got 14,000 plus subscribers on his YouTube channel, and he is the most boring person under... He's not a very well-educated person. He makes the most simplest, easiest grammatical errors of anybody I've seen. I would put UFO Jesus ahead of him as far as intelligence goes. But Martin Willis is dangerous to ufology because people like him. And you know why they like him? Because he's so playing both sides of the fence. And that's what I said when I first started tonight. I said, I like to watch a podcast that's somewhat entertaining, more than somewhat. I want to be wowed a lot of the times. I don't want to sit here and watch the same serious focus, like we have to talk like this is the Dead Sea Scrolls or some new some archaeological find that just popped up. We're talking about the same thing over and over and over again. There's no need anymore to be so stoic and serious, like God forbid you make a joke, all your credibility goes out the window type of shit. See, and that's what is really frustrating to me, because you guys are watching Goof On, and I don't want to get on my soapbox or anything, but I think we bring something unique here, and I think we should be bigger, and we should be number one, and Third Phase of Moon should be number two. You know, you want to get down to it? That's what I feel. Look into my eyes. Do I seem like I'm serious? I know they're watching. Hey, I'm playing it as if. So that's the only way to get this message out. I am just sick of it. And I said I was going to keep talking about it, and I am. And I'm going to pull the old Alex Jones routine and keep putting it into your head until you finally get it. And if you can't see, and I'm not trying to trick you into anything, I'm not trying to say something that isn't true. This isn't me just wanting you to believe me. I don't think I'm crazy. I don't think I'm thinking too far outside of the box. I think I'm level-headed, a realist. I'm skeptical enough, but I still believe. I think Goof On brings the most all-around thought and on ufology. I can't even think. And it's not because of just me, it's because of all of you, because you share information with me. And I think you deserve to be heard. And not just by me repeating what you're sending me, I want to give you the chance to come on here and voice your opinion, because nobody else has given you that opportunity. Nobody's calling you up and saying, do you want to come talk about your stuff? Do you want to answer questions about what's going on in the field? Let's hear from the public. That's what I want to bring. And I think we have a good enough foundation to do that now. I think we're big enough. We're loud enough. I think people respect us. I think people don't respect us. I could care less. I think people are scared of us. When it comes down to it, they're scared. They're scared of the truth. They don't like a guy like me who can joke around about what they're doing wrong. You know, let them say. You know what they say about me? You know, right? Bullshit. They say the same thing I say about them. They say about me. That's it. I'm not talking about the Out There channel. Who cares about her? You know, I don't care about that guy. He's useless, meaningless. You know, anybody who does a 3-hour show and has 3 people listen for the whole 3 hours, and that's not a lie. It's not an exaggeration. It's the truth. I proved it. And a person like that, even if he had, well, let's say he had 10,000 subscribers. All right, now we're talking really getting into the defamatory part of this, because he does say some things that are lies, blatant lies. And, you know, some of those people need to be shut down. But this guy, harmless. I'm not talking about him, her, whatever. I'm talking about the big boys, the people that are looked up as the big boys in ufology. Lou Azondo, Chris Mellon, who cares else is out there? Who cares else? That now, there, take that clip and show everybody I cannot speak grammatically correct. Okay. At least I recognized it. At least I didn't keep saying the same thing over and over wrong, Martin Lewis. But I'm going to keep saying it every show. It's just going to be the theme over here now. The public. The public gets their chance. And I think we could grow. We could hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year if we just keep telling everybody where to get heard. Go over to GoofOn, call into the show. I'll send a link. You guys can join the show. We could have 10 people on at one time. Look, I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to give it a try if you're willing to call in and just not. I don't want people to call in just to tell me their UFO stories unless that's the topic of the night. So if I'm doing a show like I plan on doing, I want to talk about the topic at hand. If you do call in, and let's say I'm talking about TTSA as an example, and you come on and say, hey, yo, how you doing? This is Kyle, and I'm calling in from Wisconsin. Great show, man. Got a great show. Love it. Funny. Good stuff. Good stuff. Rich, I wanted to tell you, I had a sighting. I would hang up on you. I will be that guy. I am going to hang up on people who do not listen. If you cannot follow the rules of the host, that means you don't have the intelligence to hold a conversation. And when I say call in and give me your opinion about TTSA, do not think you can call in and start telling me about your UFO story or your dad's or your dog's. Just call in and shoot the shit about what I just talked about or get out. And I don't mean to be a dick, but I gotta be. So that's the way it's gonna be. Look, it's gonna be a great time. It'll take some time to get used to. Some of you will never call in. Some of you will call in more than once. Just make sure you're not repeating yourself if you're calling in more than once. That's all I'm saying. It's going to be plain and simple. I'm going to have short patience. You're going to be on a short leash. Just make sure you're saying something relevant to what the discussion is at the moment. Do not call in and pander your own story. It just won't happen. So that's the future of GoofOn, and I hope we can do this together, make something strong, make something big, become the voice, become the public, take over where GoofOn dropped the ball. Did I say GoofOn? Where MUFON dropped the ball. Wow. Damn it. Friggin' psychological defects in my personality there. Why would I say that? That's a Freudian slip. But I do. I want you guys to come along with me for the ride. I want to hear what you have to say. There will be nights where we're just going to talk about your sightings. So make sure you're going to call in and not repeat the same story. And if you do, I will say, I heard this story, you got another one. If you don't, you got to go. It's going to be like the old Howard Stern phone call-in show. I'm not going to let you drag down the entire show just for yourself. If anybody's dragging this show down, it's me. I will drag my show down. Rich, that is so rude. How can you say that? You're now asking the public to call in, but you're setting guidelines and rules and then telling them they can't do this or you'll hang up on them. You're so rude. No, that's the way you got to talk to people. That's the way you got to let people know you're serious, Jack. Stop trying to make everybody love you. There's a host out there who will refuse to get into an argument with anybody about anything because he's so afraid about having somebody not like him, about losing a subscriber. Nah, man. I say you get more being yourself. Don't worry about what anybody thinks. Who gives a shit about mainstream media? We do. And that's why we're going after them. And we're going to use you and me, and we're going to take them down together. The truth, justice, and the GoofOn way. Honesty is such a lonely word. Every word so untrue. Honesty, it's hardly ever had. Remember, beginning of the show? Where were you? We're going to end it just like we started it. Right? Over here, phone. Over here. That's where I am. Go to the head. No, the head. Thank you. Thank you. So over here. No, over here. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know why you keep moving. Over here. You might just as well be blind. It always seems to be so hard to give. Honesty is such a lonely word. Can you put that down so they can see me actually speaking? You got my eyeballs. Everyone is so untrue. Honesty is hardly ever heard. Isn't this amazing? Billy Joel wrote this shit, and it's so true. And mostly what I need from you. Boom, boom, boom. Do you know the rest? I can always find someone to say they sympathize. Not in ufology, you can't. If I wear my heart out on my sleeve, like Goofon does, yeah. But I don't want some pretty face, Lou, to tell me pretty lies. All I want is someone to believe. Everybody, honesty is hardly ever had. It's mostly what I need from you. Thank you, moderators and super chatters, for hanging out tonight. Another impromptu but promptu show from a stick. I appreciate that. Thank you, moderators, super chatters, super chatters, super chatters, super generoso with your time and energy. Thank you very much. And newcomers, I didn't see any, but I'm happy if you did show up. Veterans, thank you. Giving me 2 minutes of your time is all I ever ask. And a little bit of honesty. Right here from Goofon. We will be back tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to do a later or an earlier show, but expect a show. And then Thursday, ringing in the ears, and I don't even have the headset on. Capiche? Hey, we ended on a capiche. It's a one capiche show, everybody. Good night, everybody. Thank you very much. And if you ain't looking up, ain't looking out. For ufology. Good night, everybody.